And is it Kim?
Yeah, Kim, yes.
Last name?
Molen.
Kim Molen. Kim, tell us about Bishop McGuinness and Kim Molen. How did Kim Molen end up at Bishop McGuinness?
Well, both of my sisters went to Bishop McGuinness. Well, I started out in public school, and then my parents found Our Lady of Grace, which is a feeder school to Bishop McGuinness, and we just went on to there.
Was all that in Forsyth County in Winston-Salem or somewhere else?
We're in Greensboro, yes.
So you're in Greensboro, gotcha. And did she see Our Lady of Grace? I got you. I might have missed that. You did the OLG then. I got you.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, I got you now. I got you. So you were at Our Lady of Grace, and then you made the transition over to Bishop from there, I guess.
Yes.
What public school? You were in the public schools back in the early days?
General Green.
Okay.
Yes.
That's just down the street then.
Yeah.
Man, that's one of my favorite basketball courts. Did you ever shoot a basket or shoot any basketball in the General Green court?
The last year I went was second grade.
You missed. Believe it or not, they've got glass backboards at General Green now. How crazy is that? Outdoor basketball, got these nice glass
I haven't
basketball.
been there in forever.
You need to go back and visit. That's a great stop. I'm very close to that team. So at Our Lady of Grace, did you play in that program there, in that Saturday morning program? Basketball-wise? Did you get into basketball at Our Lady of Grace?
Yeah, I did. I started in 5th grade. I really wanted to do it in 4th grade, but they didn't allow 4th graders.
And then you made the transition toward Bishop in what grade?
After 8th grade, I started freshman year at Bishop.
Freshman year. And Bishop McGuinness to you, what does it mean? And would you ever think of going anywhere else?
I couldn't see myself going anywhere else, being honest. Yes, every kid says they hate high school, but I really think Bishop is the greatest school to learn and be able to get into a good college.
And they couldn't pull you out of there at all then. You're there for forever.
Yes.
Talk about your role on the basketball team.
OLG, I didn't play much until 8th grade year. I wasn't very good in the beginning, but I worked hard because I really wanted to be on the court and start and contribute to the team.
Who were the coaches back at the OLG days?
Dennis Finnegan, and some of the parents helped assist.
And at Bishop McGuinness, how more structured is the basketball program there, this varsity team with Coach Robbins? How much more structured is that from what you were used to at Our Lady of Grace?
Well, at Bishop, everyone's more serious because middle school is middle school, and high school is just more advanced and fast-paced. It's just more hard work.
How have you gotten better under the leadership of Coach Robinson? Have you become a better basketball player?
I believe I have become better and more sophisticated and matured in basketball.
And you think about the big event on Saturday. Talk about what the excitement means to you about that big event coming up when you go for the state championship in Riverside, noon on Saturday in the Smith Center in Chapel Hill.
I'm so excited to be a part of the team that is this good and can make it to a championship game.
And would it be great? It'd be great to go home with that ring, I'm sure.
Yes, I would love to.
And you talk about Coach Robinson, you talk about Bishop McGuinness, you talk about Riverside, you talk about your teammates. If you got in a bad situation, who's the one teammate you would call on to get you out of trouble if you got in a bad shape, got in a bad spot?
Julia Brown, definitely. She's kind of like my older sister. I looked up to her in volleyball and basketball.
So she's the one that's been there for you and helped kind of be your mentor, as they say, help bring you along. How good was the volleyball team at Bishop McGuinness?
We were pretty good this year. We made it a couple rounds into the playoffs, but we weren't good enough to beat North Stokes.
Do you want to kind of be the next Julia Brown maybe at Bishop McGuinness? Is that a possibility for Kim Molen?
I don't think I could ever be that good, but...
It's gives you something to shoot for, though, right?
Yes.
And you look at the ACC tournament. Do you have a favorite team? Are you following the men's tournament at all, ACC?
My favorite college is Duke, because ever since 4th grade, I just love them. I don't know why. It's just, I feel like I saw one game and I was like, they're so good. I love them.
Is it maybe the coach, or is it the players, or just the Duke team?
I think it was just the Duke team. I never had one specific favorite player.
And what about this Notre Dame women's team? Do you follow the Irish at all, and maybe do support them in their efforts to win a national championship?
I do support them because I am Irish.
Gotcha. We connected here. All right.
Yes. And at Grace, their cheerleading team actually came to one day and did a routine. It was really cool.
You've almost got like an Irish accent about you.
Yeah.
Maybe carry a little bit of that with you even to this day, in fact.
Maybe.
The Molen family, where do they live now? Greensboro, Winston, or
Greensboro?
Okay. Any favorite basketball female friends? Friends of yours that still play basketball here in town? We could throw a shout out to. Anybody might?
I'm good. How do you do?
I don't.
Most all in Kernersville now with the Bishop team. All totally connected with Bishop McGuinness these days. Then.
Yeah, they are.
Outside of basketball, what do you do as far as other activities go? Well, I mean, I asked some other players about this, what they did in their spare time. They said they didn't have much, so they just kind of tried to rest or take it easy. What about you? Do you have other hobbies or things you do? I know you do volleyball, you do basketball, so you stay busy with those. But outside of basketball, other hobbies or things you might do?
Only really thing I do is sports. I do soccer too. Soccer started at Bishop, but I'm so into basketball, and that's my main subject right now, so I'm not doing soccer yet.
What's your favorite subject in school in the academic side of things?
Most likely chemistry, because I get it and it's really easy, and it's just like learning something new about the world every day.
And you got all those chemical symbols and all those things. You can take all those and put a few things together that won't explode or blow up or hurt us in, right?
Yeah.
You can keep us safe. What about 10 years down the road? We've asked the girls about this. You're probably not sure about 10 minutes down the road. 10 minutes down the road is that way, but or that way. But what about 10 years in the future, or maybe even in the future? What do you see yourself doing?
Well, after graduating college, I would like to see myself as being a cop or a detective. Like,
I like that. That's neat.
I've been interested in criminal justice because I always watch these shows, and I think it's so cool how they make it fair in the world and put bad guys behind the bars.
That's a good thing. Do you like the forensics part of it, or just the hard line criminal justice part about settling the right and wrong? Do you like that part?
Yeah, I like that part because it's just making the wrongs right as you can.
What's your favorite show?
I don't know. I have a lot.
Throw a few out there, see if we've seen any of these, and then we'll kind of break it down with this. Maybe close. What were some of your favorites there?
I like The Walking Dead.
That's
kind of gory, but I like the storyline.
What network is that on? Is that Showtime or
I think it's
HBO or
AMC.
Gotcha. What else?
On Monday nights I watch Teen Wolf.
Okay.
It's on MTV.
Gotcha. What else?
Probably my favorite show nowadays is American Idol.
Oh, so you like the music then too?
Yes, because I can't sing, and it's just like.
What is your favorite holiday?
Christmas.
I was going to get you to say St. Patrick's Day. It's going to March 17th. I thought I might try to pull that one out of your hat there.
That might be in 10 years, you know.
Okay. But you mentioned the American Idol. You like that? And you probably watch that every time it comes on then.
Yes, it's on tonight. So.
And any favorites on there? Yeah.
Yes, Gina Irene. She's Irish and she's so good. I love her.
So the Irish factor is a good factor. I kind of like this. We're kind of getting this out of Kim Molen for us. The Irish factor coming in strong play here this evening. So if you got the luck of the Irish, the game is what? Saturday, right?
Yes.
Against Riverside. That's the 15th. That's only 2 days away from St. Patrick's Day, so that Irish luck should fit in pretty good then. Mm-hmm. And plus you got Notre Dame, who was in town last week. Some of the Notre Dame guys are hanging out here still this week, so gosh, all this Irish stuff fits pretty well for you.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
And again, we talk about a lot of favorites, a lot of things. Again, from Coach Robinson, since he has left us now, you can be totally honest with us. What does this coach mean to you? And speak on behalf of your team. What does he mean to this team?
He means a lot to this team. He has won so many games for us, and we all looked up to him because he can, when we're not doing our best in the game, he can turn us on. And he just takes us out of the rough spots and just helps us through everything.
What makes Kim Molen tough? She has to be tough because she likes the criminal side of things, so she's trying to serve justice. What makes Kim tough and a survivor in this game? It's a tough game. Got to be a tough game.
Yeah, well, my middle school coach yelled so much. I just learned how to take it in and just learn from what he's saying.
Do you find Coach Robinson is that same way, or is he a little different as far as that goes?
Believe it or not, he doesn't yell as much. Coach R yells, but it's not like as hard and like scolding as most people.
He's kind of educating you a little bit too,
yes.
Teaching, more of a teaching moment for you.
Yes.
Well, Kim, Riverside on Saturday. I know you can't talk about what the score will be, can't guarantee wins, but you can guarantee us Bishop is going to play hard, they're going to play well.
Yes.
And if you get a chance, your time comes in that game, what do you want to do to contribute to this team? If you had that big moment in that game, what do you want to do to help this team?
I would just focus all my effort in that moment that I have, and I would just work my hardest, my best.
Well, you've done very good tonight. Didn't know you were going to join us. Kim Molen is with us. Bishop McGuinness, Villains. You like that nickname, the Villains?
Yeah.
Does that make you a little tougher too going in?
Yeah, it's like kind of like evil.
Give me that look again. Give us that look one more time there, Kim. Excellent. Thank you, Kim.
Thank you.
Thanks to all the Bishop McGuinness young ladies. The good job they did tonight. And that's going to do it for us. Coach Robinson had to pull out. And again, the shout out goes toward Kim and that good job she did. All the girls did a super job tonight. And again, that's going to wrap it up for us at Bishop McGuinness' second home, Shane's Rib Shack on Westover Terrace for this Thursday night. Enjoyed it, and we'll do it again next week. We may have another next week. I'll have to find out if we have one more show coming our way. But again, a good job as always by Don Moore and the crew. And best of luck to Bishop McGuinness on Saturday in Chapel Hill against Riverside. Bring back that title. It'll be number 9 in a